the most notorious killers of all time, is dead. Tonight, we dive into his past and his beginnings right here in Cincinnati. Good evening, everyone. It was a two-night bloodbath back in 1969 the world would never forget. Nor will they forget the mastermind behind it all.
There are a lot of tales about Charles Manson and his ties to Cincinnati. Most of them are tall tales. But his roots are here, and that's undeniable. Local 12's Angela Ingram sat down with a man who knows him better than most.
The wild eyes and rants fascinated many, along with the brutality of the murders that he orchestrated.
Murder? There's no murder.
There was a murder
war.
of Sharon Tate. Come on.
There's no murder in the Holy War, man.
Charles Manson's name lives on in infamy, and his life started here in Cincinnati.
Well, you do enjoy the distinction of being the birthplace of Charles Manson. It's true. But he didn't stay very long.
Manson biographer Guinn interviewed hundreds who knew the cult leader.
But his childhood acquaintances remember that even at that age, Charlie was really a despicable human being.
Guinn says in the 1960s, people were horrified by Manson's ability to manipulate people.
He understood from the beginning that you can always find broken folks who were disaffected, who feel like the world hasn't appreciated them.
That manipulation is what helped him put together a group of followers that would carry out murders on his orders. Guinn says his research shows that Manson's mother moved him away from Cincinnati while he was still very young, but Manson is an example that evil can spring up almost anywhere.
But the thing about Cincinnati, about the Midwest, is that it's scary to think that someone like Charles Manson, manipulative, devious, a complete sociopath who's only out for his own good, can come from an area of the country that's so well known for folks with generous hearts and spirits.
And Guinn spent 3.5 years researching Manson. He says out of the hundreds of people he interviewed, not one person could tell a story about Charles Manson doing something kind for someone else. So, Rob, no surprise there.
No kidding. No. I was telling Cammie earlier tonight that I was in California in this neighborhood when this happened.
Yeah,
it was
got to be
frightening.
Terrifying.
Unbelievably frightening as a child.
He obviously gripped all of our imaginations, and just the fascination behind him being on the cover of Life back here in 1969.
Look at those eyes.
I know. This is not the face that most of us want to see. And
no, ever.
Just really interesting speaking with Mr. Guinn tonight. He did a lot of research and hearing about how he was from Cincinnati.
Thanks very much.